Shalom. And I want to start off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wachach, Chodesh. Double honors to my teachers, dead apostles, and elders, great millstone. And salutations to you, Akim, that's out there listening, pushing forth this word with truth and sincerity. And your few Akwat as well, that's listening with sincerity. All right, today, just coming back to you guys through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And in this lesson, I'm basically going to touch on the fact that the way of truth is going to be hidden very soon. Okay, and I just got done watching this lesson here by GMS Key, which is the brother Napash, which is the head of our camp here in Montreal. Okay, I just got done finished watching the video, which I brought it back, but as you can see in the title, he said that this topic keeps coming up. Grid attack, basically, this topic of there being a cyber attack is it keeps coming up. Okay, and this will happen. This will happen, in the near future. Okay, well, the grid will go down, where there's going to be no electricity, no more internet. Okay, that will happen. And with that happening, that's going to mean that no more lessons, no more you having access to the YouTube and going and searching up a brother's channel to search up a particular lesson. Okay, no more you seeing the Saturday lives of the apostles and the different brothers that go out there on the Saturdays. That's going to be hidden because of what? Of that grid attack. Okay, this is and when you watch the video, which brother should go watch it. The brother plays the video of Klaus Schwab, saying how that there's gonna be an event that's gonna happen that's gonna make the COVID-19 look pale in comparison. All right. Yeah. So these are the things that's approaching, very soon. Okay. Don't be surprised if it happens this year, next year. Us as the prophets, we're keeping a watchful eye to see, anything that's on the horizon, man. Okay, because as watchmen, that's what we're supposed to do. But without further ado, I'm going to read this in 2 Esdras 5 and verse 1. It says, "Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the day shall come, that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith." Okay, so the way of truth is going to be hidden. Because what? A cyber attack will happen, where the grid is going to go down, where you're going to have no more access to internet. Okay, to where that you won't be able to have access to Google, YouTube, able to call your friend that's, in a different state or whatever. All the things that's normal right now throughout your day-to-day, via you using technology, that will be a thing of the past. Okay? Because, hey, that's the intentions of the Lord. Because once the elect is sealed, man, there's no need for us to be going out there prophesying, but putting forth lessons, via the YouTube. There's no need for that, right? Because let's read this. Let's read verse 2 before we get this, because verse 2 is edifying as well. Not saying that, the whole chapter is edifying, but, taking the points. Verse 2, it says, "But iniquity shall be increased above that which thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago." And currently iniquity has increased, okay, compared to the ancient kingdoms back then, okay, compared to the ancient civilizations. We don't even have to go far back. Just go back to the medieval times, the dark ages where we were ruling. You compare that time to now, iniquity has increased in abundance. Okay, I want to get this in Revelation 14, not 14:7, because I stated how that once the elect is sealed, there's not going to need for us to, be out there prophesying on the highways and hedges. Okay, so this is Revelation 7, I'm going to start at verse 2. It says, "And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power, and he cried with a loud voice to the four angels to whom it was given to hurt the sea, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, Hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads." So those four angels that's withholding those four winds, okay, that nuclear fire and the plagues or whatnot, right? They received commandments not to do anything until what? The servants of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua are sealed. Okay? And what's one of the ways that the Lord is sealing his elect is by us preaching this word, prophesying to the wind. So that an elect member is gonna hear it, and then boom, they're sealed. The grain has been sown. You see? Because ultimately, the Lord's sheep is going to hear his voice, like scriptures say. Okay, how are the sheep going to hear the voice? Is by the prophets being out there pushing forth lessons. And this is for a limited time. Okay, you know how like you go to certain stores, they have limited time offers. Right now, currently, salvation it has a limited time. It's a limited time promotion right now currently, because the doors of mercy will be closed. Okay, once the grid goes down, YouTube is no more. No more access to the videos, the epistles. Okay. So you don't want to come in when it's too late. You don't want to put forth that effort when it's too late. Okay, that's another thing. That's why now, we got to push forth lessons, make sure, we're doing the work efficiently. Okay? Making sure we're utilizing our talents so that when, the Lord comes back, we're not like, oh, Lord, making excuses. You got to make sure you're doing what you need to do. I want to get this as well in the book of Amos 8 and verse 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord." Which there will be a famine of bread and water, but at the same time, there's going to be a famine of what? Hearing the words of the Lord. Okay? Once again, this is a limited time offer for you to repent. Okay? When I'm saying you, I'm referring to our people, the nation of Israel, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, which at the end of the day, only the elect's going to listen, actually hearken, and put forth effort and repent and come back to the Lord. Okay, so there will be a famine of hearing the words of the Lord. Okay, because, once the elect is sealed, man, and then all hell's breaking loose, man, you're not going to see no, oh, here it is, it's Saturday, hey, shalom, we're going to start off like, you're not going to hear that, man. The only thing is going to be hearing is screams, howls. People crying. That's what you're going to hear, man. Lamentation and woe. Okay? Let's read this quickly. Amos 5 and verse 13. "Therefore the prudent shall keep silence at that time, for it is an evil time." Yeah, we're going to keep silence. It's going to be an evil time. And you know what happens when the grid goes down? It's not if, when it goes down. Okay? No more electricity. So what? People are going to revert. They're gonna go and start robbing shit and start, causing chaos. Okay, because in the society that we live in, everything runs on the grid. Okay, so if it happens where the grid gets attacked, people are gonna be like, shit, it's survival of the fittest. So I gotta do anything by any means possible to protect what's mine, protect my family, protect myself. So they're gonna go rob the grocery stores. They're gonna go loot, get some weapons, and then it's gonna be all hell breaking loose. If brothers and sisters didn't see that documentary, American Blackout, you should see it. It shows you. It didn't even take long for people to start, attacking one another, man. You know, I think with the documentary, the blackout went to like was it 1 day or 2 days? I'm not too sure, but it didn't take long. You know, for them to attack one another, man, because of that grid going down. You know, which I have to go back and watch that again. You know, it's been a long time, right? But when you watch that documentary, it shows you it's gonna happen very quick, man. You know, for people to lose their wits and just say, behaving like animals. So back to Amos 8, in verse 12, it says, "And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and shall not find it." Yeah, they're gonna be looking left and right. You know, like that fucking Mr. Krabs meme, where you know, he's looking left and right. You know, that's gonna be these people, man. That's gonna be their state. Oh shit, yo, where's the prophets? What's going on? We need answers. Hey, it's too late. The offer is off the table now. There's no more discounts. There's no more package deal. It's done. Now the only thing that's left for you, let's get this in Jeremiah. The only thing that's left for you is this right here, which we're gonna read. Jeremiah 15 and verse 2. It says, "And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth?" Yeah, if they, let's say, I don't know, someone come across as you and then they realize, oh, yo, you were that's one of them. One of them guys that was in the corners with those dresses. That's one of them. Let's go ask him what we're supposed to do. You know, if that happens to you, this is what you're gonna tell them. This is what the Spirit, you know, is gonna tell you to tell them, man. Let's read that again, verse 2. "And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then shalt thou tell them, thus saith the Lord, such as are for death, to death, and such as for the sword, to the sword, and such as are for the famine, to the famine, and such as are for the captivity, to the captivity." That's what you're gonna tell them, man. Hey, it's too late. Hey, I did my part. Your blood is off my hands. Now all that stuff, hey, shit. Do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? If the Lord will not help thee, how shall I help thee? You know, like the king said to, in the book of Kings, I forgot which king it was, when that famine happened in Jerusalem, where, you know, the woman brought the case, or the woman was like, you know, "I'm starving, I don't have food or whatnot." You know, and the king said, "When shall I help thee, from the barn floor?" You know, yeah, that's what you're gonna tell them. If the Lord is not with thee, hey, what do you expect me to do? You know, because us, we're gonna know who's one of us and who's not, man. Because those that's of the body, they're gonna know what's going on. They're not gonna need to be asking you what's happening, what's going on. What? If someone comes up to you like that, you're like, okay, you already know what's going on. He doesn't know, unless the Spirit says otherwise. You know, for you to expound, because you know we know that there's gonna be certain members that's gonna come at the last second, right? Unless, you know, the Spirit makes it to where that, oh, he's, you know, expound, you know, let him know what's going on. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if they don't know, then hey, this right here is going to apply to them, because the elect is gonna know what's going on when it happens, right? Like the apostle said in 1 Thessalonians 5. You know, let's get that quickly, because we know perfectly that the day of the Lord comes as a thief in the night, man. So if you don't know, then hey, you ain't one of his. This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 1. "But of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord cometh as a thief in the night." So we know. We know something's going to happen. All of a sudden, boom, blackout. We know something like that's going to happen. So, hey, we're not going to get caught by surprise. We already know. You know? So back to Jeremiah. In verse 3, it says, "And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord, the sword to slay, the dogs to tear, the fowls of heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy." Yeah, it's just judgment that's left for you. Because you had your liberty, you had your time to hearken, to repent, okay? But what did you do? You decided, like it says in 2 Ezra 9 and 9 on down, You decided to make light of it. You know, at your liberty, you set the Lord at naught. You brush the shoulder, right? And then when all hell's breaking loose now, oh shit, yo, I'm ready to repent now, Lord. Show me your prophets. It doesn't work like that, man. Because that's Jake, you know. Jake, you know, the one thing that Jakes understand is violence. The thing that they understand is judgment. Once the Lord starts, you know, making all hell break loose, that's when they want to repent. You know, but hey, you know, throughout our story, which is written in the Bible, you know, we seen it. We seen it when the Lord brought plagues and then Jake repented. What happened? They went back to doing the same shit. So this time, the Lord's not going to allow that to happen anymore. The only thing he's going to allow is just those that he has chosen. His elect to be protected, and the rest, even if they repent, they bent backwards, they do backflips. The Lord does not care. Because they had their time to repent and come back to him. But they decided not to take that limited time offer. You know? They went somewhere else. They went to Esau instead to get another deal, which is a deal that leads to death. You know? But anyways, man, I'm going to close it off there, man. You know, which and the lesson that the brother made, he briefly went into that would bring a famine of the word. That's what really inspired this lesson. But I'm going to close it off there, bragging all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Wachach Chodesh. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Until next time, I'm going to say Shalom.